Live from the YouTuber Studios is the Rush Hour Renegade, and now here's your host, the YouTuber. Thank you and welcome to the Rush Hour Renegade. I want to thank Daniel for filling in for me on Tuesday, whichever one that was. We're trying to figure that out. So, see if I can. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm back, sorry, I had to take care of something. Alright, so we'll worry about that in here in a little bit. But let's get on to the show. We have some sports news to talk about. So let's get right into it. We'll get go over my announcements. Let me do something. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, so let's get started into the sports. Let's go over my announcements first before I get into the sports scores and stuff for today's Rush Hour Renegade. Coming up on my channel, we have more minor league baseball and some more major league stuff, and maybe some stuff that will be unusual. It'll be minor league teams versus major league teams, kind of almost like an inter. It'll be considered what is considered the inter squad games in real life. So that's coming up on my channel, as well as some other gameplay and stuff, as well as more Rush Hour Renegade the rest of the week. And looking forward to that. Score going on right now in the Serie A. Over on ESPN Plus, it is Milan and Parma, 2-1 in the 70th minute there. Also, in other soccer news and scores, we have coming up later tonight. We have the MLS between Vancouver and San Jose. That's at 8 p.m. Central Time. A final between Man City and Bournemouth at 2-1 there, and 3-1 Tottenham over Newcastle, and then Burnley and Wolves tied at 1-1 in that one. And then later on in just a little bit here, it'll be Arsenal and Liverpool. Also in Serie A, Napoli is leading 1-0 or 1-0 in the semifinal over on ESPN Plus. That is against Bologna, and then we have Sampdoria leading 3-0 to Sampdoria. That's over on ESPN in the 77th minute, and then we have some games that haven't happened yet. AS Roma and Verona on ESPN Plus. Lecce and Fiorentina on ESPN. And Sassuolo on ESPN Plus, and with Huetas, and then Yundas and Laszlo over on ESPN Plus at 2:45. And then in the Champions League, Brentford won 1-0 over Preston. Bristol City and Stoke tied that one in a draw 1-1, and Birmingham and Birmingham won, and Charlton 1-1 the final there, and Nottingham Forest 2, Swansea 2 in the final there. Over in esports, we have some eNASCAR going to happen this weekend. I think tomorrow. Let me check the eNASCAR schedule. Let's see here. For the Coca-Cola iRacing series, the next one is next week on the 28th, and then for the iPro, or the Heat, the eNASCAR Heat Pro Series, that one will be, the next one will be on that'll be tomorrow, from America on the eNASCAR.com for that one. Watch live on eNASCAR.com for that one. So that's upcoming for for the eNASCAR. That's Madden releases 28th, so I want to correct myself. I messed up by saying it was the 25th because that's what Google said. So that is on Google's fault, not on my fault, because that's what it said in Google. So it's actually the 28th when it's released. So just want to point that out to everybody, so that everybody's aware of when that game is released. NBA, we are getting closer to a return for the NBA. That will soon resume shortly. When that will be tomorrow. 2 games, Jazz and Pelicans, and Clippers and the Lakers over on TNT from Orlando. So that's the first NBA basketball since the lockdown happened from the coronavirus. So NCAA football, we are seeing games getting canceled left and right. So it is looking more and more likely that we may not have a season, or a conference-only season for all the conferences. We just don't know what's going to happen there. I'll keep you posted once I find out more for the college football. Same goes for basketball, men's and women's. NHL getting closer and closer, hopefully, to that return. That will start on August 1st when hockey will return. So MLB has returned in a way. We have some on Saturday. We have some summer camp games going on. On Saturday, it'll be the Phillies and Nationals, Yankees and Mets, and Indians and Pirates. Also, if you are a Dodgers fan, you can be watching on the Dodgers YouTube channel their inter-squad games, and maybe even their summer camp games. We do know that the next summer camp game for the Dodgers is on Sunday against Diamondbacks. Hopefully let's see here. Let me see here. Let me go back to that. I had a message Daniel back seeing what his part was, the Russian Renegade, from yesterday, since he filled in for me yesterday. So that's over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday games. Also on Sunday, besides Dodgers and Diamondbacks, it'll be the Cubs and White Sox, Mets and Yankees, and Orioles and Phillies. The Cubs and White Sox, that'll be over on ESPN. Times are 5:05, 6:05, 7 o'clock, and 8:10 for those games on Sunday. On Saturday, the Yankees and Mets will be on ESPN too. They'll be at 6 p.m., 6:05, and 5:05 for those games there. Probably what they'll do is, I've heard that they may pump in crowd noises for those games to make it seem more normal. Also, that way, since the players haven't having the social distance from each other, way they won't hear the other teams talking about gameplay and other stuff, so they won't be overhearing strategies. That's what I've heard on the TV networks from the Dodgers on YouTube when I was watching the inter-squad game yesterday, so that's where I got that, if you're wondering where that came from. And so that's coming up for baseball, so that's what we know as far as the MLB is concerned. And say baseball, I think it may happen next year because it's way in advance. I know they're saying cancel the Rose Bowl parade and stuff. I think it's too early to have said that. And if it is indeed it is canceled, at this point, I always look forward to the Rose Parade every year, and stuff. And also another thing we want to. Wish Daniel Boyles a happy birthday. I know I said happy birthday to him on Messenger and Facebook from yesterday, but I wanted to say it on YouTube as well, since yesterday was his birthday. So we want to wish everybody who has been hurt or dealing with a lot from all that's gone on with the coronavirus, as well as other stuff, that they have a full recovery, and that that those who have lost loved ones over the years, are thoughts and prayers go out to you as well. So I wanted to make sure that was mentioned on here during the show, so that people know that we are thinking of everybody who has been affected by this, whether they've lost jobs or not, or had loved ones that they've lost loved ones, or have loved ones who are in the hospital. Our prayers and thoughts go out to you. that you may be comforted in this time of difficult times. So that is what I wanted to say there. In the midst of the Russia Renegade show. So is that all I can think of? Golf, we have golf return tomorrow, so keep up that on the ESPN and all that stuff. The golf tournament is from Dublin, Ohio. It is from Dublin, Ohio, so it's the memorial tournament presented by Nationwide. And then we have women's golf. That won't return until July 15th, which is today. From Inland, Michigan, we'll keep you updated with that as we go through the Rush Hour Renegade through tomorrow and Friday. So, and then we'll wrap up the golf weekend as far as golf tournaments are concerned on Monday with results from the tournament over this weekend, starting tomorrow with the PGA Tour, as well as some Web.com Tour and the European Tour, and whenever the Champions Tour, the Corn Ferry Tour, which is Web.com Tour, European Tour, and Champions Tour, along with the PGA Tour. We'll go over that stuff on Monday, as far as recapping what has happened as far as any golf news is concerned. Knowing that there are some tournaments going on this weekend, so that's what I'm going to say as far as that. I was letting you all know about that. And so, so we've gone over all the sports I think of, went over the announcements, said the thing, like I said, I wanted to just get out there and say, that people who are recovering from surgeries, injuries, or needing to have surgery, our present thoughts go out to everybody who has been affected in any way, shape, or form by the coronavirus, or been affected by any injuries or illness that they have had. Our prayers and thoughts go out to everybody. So our prayers and thoughts go out to everybody affected by the coronavirus and affected by sickness and injuries as well. So weather, it should be hot in much of the parts of the United States, so don't leave things that you don't want left in the car. Don't leave pets and dogs and children and perishable things in the car. Make sure that all the stuff that's left in the car is stuff that it can withstand a lot of heat. Don't leave hand sanitizers in there, or electronics, or stuff like that. So there's a thing that says do not leave in the car video on Weather Channel's YouTube channel. So be sure you go ahead and check that out. Just want to point that out to everybody. When we are in the middle of summer time, so it's kind of cloudy, overcast here, and it could rain here. So yeah, anything else I can think of while we're still talking here? We will break down all scores and stuff from MLB's summer camp games on Monday that happened over the weekend. Yesterday, the Los Angeles Dodgers had an inter-squad game that went very well. It was an interesting inter-squad game. They got some players, some at-bats that have been recovering from injuries, like Max Muncy, and getting some players some at-bats that need to get some extra reps in before the summer camp games begin against other teams, and before the opening day as well of the 60-day season that they have modified for this season. So that was interesting. If you want to go see that inter-squad game and see if any of your team's inter-squads practices were on YouTube, go ahead and check that out by typing in your local teams on YouTube and searching it that way, or searching it online to see if there's any other ways of watching your local teams on the internet or on YouTube or on TV as well. So check your local listings in your computer and your YouTube for your local team in your area for inter-squad games, practices, summer camp games, and what your schedule is for the regular season as well for your favorite MLB team. 22 minutes into the stream. Wow. I didn't realize we'd have some time left over to fill here. What else is there they need to talk about? Like I said, coming up on my channel, we have more gameplay and Rush Hour Renegade stuff. One of the things that's coming to my channel is Face of the Franchise. That will be coming at the end of next month when Madden 21 releases, and then we'll be getting the golf game, which is the PGA Tour 2K21, as well as I think NHL is coming out to the PS4, I think, as well. Let me look at NHL 21. Let's see here if we can find whether or not it. Okay, so yeah, it'll be released on the PS4. Okay. What about NBA Live? Will there be an NBA Live this year? We know there will be NBA 2K, yes. But NBA Live, if you're an NBA Live series fan, Live 21. Let's see here. do not know as far as NBA Live is concerned. We will keep up. I'll keep up with that. It may be when they will release it on the next gen consoles and not have it on the PS4. But we'll have an NBA season nonetheless with NBA Live 19, which was the last NBA Live game released. So you'll get NBA Live that way. So for my channel. So Wheel of Fortune coming up. Some more stuff on the PS4, Xbox 360, and the original Xbox for gameplay. Upcoming days, months, and weeks for my channel. Especially getting in August, we will have the Little League World Series premiered on my channel. It'll be live on Twitch and then premiered on my channel. Since there's no Little League World Series, also we'll have the Breeders' Cup Challenge Thoroughbred Horse Racing and Bail game coming to my channel, premiered live on Twitch and then premiered on my channel. Bowling returns to my channel from the PS4 version, as well as Wheel of Fortune. Monopoly will be making a debut on my channel as well. In-state football will come, but it will be in a different way than what we have had before. We will have it like we had last year with In-state football 14, as well as Madden NFL 21 face of franchise, as well as hopefully some of the teams that were created and you can play in regular play now mode like you did with last year, and it'd be last year's roster though, but still it's something. So that will be what we have for in-state football on my channel coming up in the fall. And hopefully Grand Champions will return sometime this year or next year on the PS4. So there you have it. As far as that's concerned, we'll have more baseball from MLB The Show 20. Don't know whether MLB The Show 21 will be on PS4 or be on the Xbox Series X system and the PS5. Don't know when that's will be released or not. If you're wondering, I'll probably just stick with my PS4 system and the original Xbox and Xbox 360 system. So, anything else I can think of for the last minute of our show? That's all I can think of for our show. So that'll do it for this episode of the Rush Hour Renegade. For today, we'll be back tomorrow with a live show. Probably we'll do it with gameplay. We'll probably do Wheel of Fortune tomorrow, so it'll be with gameplay tomorrow. So it is. We're going to have it this way, we're going to have it the other way as well. So until next time. This has been the Timur sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, everybody.